My name's Hannah Duff, and I went on a winter alternative break to Nashville, Tennessee with 50 Forward. 50 Forward works in Nashville to offer resources to the elderly, so they offer classes like Facebook classes and gardening classes, just to give the older people a sense of community. On our break, we did a lot of different stuff. Some days we'd be serving lunch, other days we played bingo. We did Wii bowling with some ladies. A lot of what we did was just making friendships with people who just were lonely or wanted someone to talk to. When you serve with other people, you get to know them so well. And when we first left, we were all crammed into this van, and it's like kind of awkward at first because no one knows each other, and you're just kind of like, oh hey. By the time we got to Nashville, we had learned way too much about each other. There were nights when our group would just sit on our bunk beds and talk about life. Probably my favorite memory on our break was we went to go play bingo. There was this guy I got to sit next to who was 102 years old. He was not interested in bingo whatsoever, which was really upsetting to the lady across the table from us who kept telling us to be quiet. But we were just chatting up a storm, and he told me all about his life, and I found out that his real passion is music, and he plays harmonica. He did not seem like he was 102. He was full of so much energy. He's jumping up and down and playing. And I happened to have brought my own harmonica. And so, he gave me a little lesson. We had a nice jam session. I feel like we're friends now. And I told him he was my oldest friend, and he thought that was pretty impressive. I just learned that even if you are older, your personality can still come through. This alternative break changed my perspective. It just made me want to value people equally and not just assume that because somebody's old and that our society kind of shies away from age and aging and wants to put people away in a nursing home. It doesn't mean that those people don't have valuable things to say. Even if you don't see the immediate results of your volunteer work, because we're only there for a week, you still can see how much you grow personally and how much it changes your perspective on not just the people you're serving there, but the people back home. If you're nervous about going on a break, I would just say expect to meet people who are very different from you and to do things you would never expect to do. But instead of being nervous about that, to just be really excited, because that's when you're going to learn the most and grow the most.